And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Roy Oswalt.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. And now Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running. Slice down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
Third pitch of this ball game, got one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Comes a 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's going to be Akil Baddoo. And that's in there for strike one. Oswalt, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. The 1-2. Baddoo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the veteran shortstop, Alan Trammell. Late swing, fouled off. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here's the 2-2. There goes K-line. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for Detroit, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. Next pitch is inside, 2-0.
Yeah, Boog, and Altuve, a three-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5 batting titles between 1969 and 1975.
And now the lefty.
That's the ball. 3-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Altuve on at first. Nobody out. Oh, and 2 now.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Rodriguez throw to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he chases that one. 1 away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So next up for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Slider misses outside. And he deals. Altuve runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. One out and a runner at second. Bagwell checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Next pitch is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. Swung on, belted. Green on the move, racing back. Back some more. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Runners on first and third, two away. Snap throw to first. Bagwell gets back easily. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. K-line should have it. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Two left for the Astros, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Tony Clark.
Tony Clark.
And the right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Clark aboard here at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2. And a ball evens the count. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Righty to the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. And that's a strike. Two now. Hit on the ground, might be two. Glove flip to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. Rodriguez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. K-line going back on it. Gone! He blasts one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Kyle Tucker, 2 for 6 so far in the series. Back to the mound. The throw to first, and Tucker is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and 2nd overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Gila.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kwan Galigalau. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's a little bit high. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Righty delivers. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one to first. He handles it himself and one away in the top of the third.
Batting none. The second baseman, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the DH, Jose Altuve. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the dirt, Hess up with it to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and won that Silver Slugger Award in 2022, and a slugging percentage of .613 and OPS over 1,000.
Cabrera settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
So up next, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bagwell, a former MVP, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Down, ball.
Pitch misses, 1-0. Bagwell with a swing, and he launches one deep to left field. That's well hit. And that one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Hit hard on the ground to short. Trammell, jump throw, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Clark makes the play, and it's out number 3. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Akil Baddoo. The wind of the pitch. This one in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now the right fielder, Al Kaline. This guy has turned into a beast. That misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-2 now. And he walked him.
The bat, number 4.
Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's going.
There goes K-line. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Clark batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now moves to first. Back in safe, really close. Curveball drops in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trammell off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Rodriguez back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one outside, 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Thinking Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. and a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. He goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one upstairs. The 1-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Tossed to Bagwell, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Eric Haas.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now the count is even. Gets under it and pops it up. Biggio drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now at the 7th, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. And a ground ball to first. Bagwell takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Kwan Galigala.
The catcher, Galigala.
And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one to first. Clark tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez. Oh, and a great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Two outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 3-1. Jeff Bagwell up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him swinging. Astros are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Top of the sixth inning. Here's the second baseman, Javier Baez. Baez, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Tucker makes the grab for the second out.
Now left.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Al Kaline. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Check swing, went around, and a count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. That's in there. And now 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now all even up. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one's in there. Strike 1. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. In the air, right side. Kaline trying to get there. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Movement in the bullpen. Jason Foley appears to be getting loose. Number 62, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Runner leads away at second. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone! Chas McCormick muscles one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-0.
Robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Eduardo Rodriguez departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Garrett Hill. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 50, Garrett Hill.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He swings and fouls one off. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. The 0-1. Popped up left side. Cabrera sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First offering misses the mark. Inside, just missed. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one ripped left field, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now here is Tony Clark. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Gary Carpenter up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses. Left-hand batter waits to third, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas. In there, and it's 0-1. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. And he chases a high fastball there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
The 0-2. That one missed.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now it's going to be Riley Green. First offering, and it just misses. Tying run at the plate. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Now it's Javier Baez. And that one is inside ball 1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Billy Wagner, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Montero, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And the pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the catcher, Kwan Galigalau. And misses inside.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That catches the outside corner, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
Now
Ball.
2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Popped up. Baez makes the grab. 2 away now.
the batter, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. 1 left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Presley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Presley, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
No strike.
That one missed, now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now here is Akil Baddoo. The tying run at the plate. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. And one away. Now it's the right fielder, Al Kaline. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Bounced up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Mauricio Dubon. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. One down. Alan Trammell, the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The first baseman, number 17, Tony Long.
So first and second with two outs. And up next for Detroit, Tony Clark.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that one fouled off. Cabrera, the lead runner at second. Kaline on at first with two down. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, Things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning, and that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Rafael Montero will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
2 outs, bases full. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And there's the strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 0-2. Right side. That's the 3rd out. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jason Foley into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jeff Bagwell digs in now.
Jeff Bagwell.
The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. That one misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And the pitch. Now 1-1.
That's the ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. This one popped up right side. Clark pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Astros lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Billy Wagner. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas.
The catcher, number 13, Eric Haas.
The pitch. Flips the corner. And that is strike 1. Wagner, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The pitch. That clips a corner. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Green in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And now the lefty. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Baez. That's in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Way high.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Payoff pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. High fly ball lifted into air right field. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.